everyone. We are C3. It's Monday, and we're here to talk about new pops today.
New week, new pops.
New week, new pops. We got some new ones in last week that we were not able to put in the video, so they are in today's. And yeah, new week.
New week.
Nothing new and exciting though, unfortunately.
No, we covered a lot last week.
I know. SDCC stuff that I think is done.
You mean NYCC?
Oh yeah, good point. I don't even know what month it is. August, September. It's all the same now.
Yeah, I mean we've had Disney now, so I think
I'm kind of disappointed.
It's more than what I thought we were going to get for New York this year.
I know, but nothing like, oh my gosh.
No.
Like nothing that like stands out as far as like,
Just purple chrome Batman.
well,
1500.
there's so many chrome.
Still 1500.
I know, and there's that Mickey ride.
And then the Mickey ride's 1500.
Other than that though, and I don't know if this is like, if anybody else has noticed this, or if this is true, or if it's just me, but I feel like the exclusivity of like the SDCC, NYCC, the con pops aren't like it used to be. Like I feel like they're making more of them. They're not increasing in value. They're kind of just staying the same. Like they're staying the same price as what you purchase them in the store.
I think we're going down that road of, because remember now, when the shared cons first started, it was GameStop, Hot Topic. Now it's Target, Walmart.
Sometimes Walgreens, Amazon.
Walmart's not going to do a pop where there's 8,000 or 10,000.
Yeah.
It's a full run of a common pop.
Yeah.
So I mean, I really think it's just a situation where it's just the nature of the hobby goes that the only way we're ever going to see those go up in value will be down the road.
Yeah.
The further away you get, and as they kind of find their way into forever homes, and the new collectors come in, that's where the value in those will come in.
Yeah, I just noticed a lot of like last year's, and even this year Funko Shop items too. They're not making them one in 1,000, one in 5,000.
Nope.
They're just saying Funko exclusive, and it says the Funko Shop sticker. It's not.
If you look, a lot of what you're hearing is now they're doing at least 10 or 11,000. Now there have been exceptions. There are exceptions floating around. The vinyls today were only 3,000.
Yeah, but they're vinyls.
Yeah, and I don't do vinyls, and you don't do vinyls.
Yeah, and they were Huckleberry Finn and Freddy Funko.
And Freddy Funko. It is tempting for the Freddy.
Huckleberry Hound, not
Huckleberry
Finn.
Hound, yeah. But I just think it's the nature of it's a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, if you're just a pure collector, it's a good thing because you're seeing more diversity out there. Like if you look at the New York list this year, we're getting a lot more stuff that's like line based.
Yeah.
Because we're getting 80th anniversary Marvel.
Yeah.
The Nick Fury. They're expanding out more, so we're getting more pops and they're more readily available. But as far as like an aftermarket, as far as like a trade value or a collectible value, you were not seeing that automatic jump or increase.
Yeah.
But the trade-off is, as we found out now, these 1,500 pops are only going to be at the con. So if you're not at San Diego, if you're not in New York, if you're not at ECC, those are the ones that are going to see huge jumps.
That's fair.
the ECC exclusives. The Freddy with the fish. Those have kind of maintained a decent enough value.
Yeah, but they made variants too that they put, because there was one that went on the Funko Shop. It just had like a different colored fish or something.
Yeah, but like most people, all of us that are collectors are junkies, so you have to have, if you're a collector junkie, you have to have every variation.
Yeah, good luck on that purple chrome Batman.
Yeah, thanks. How many Harleys are you missing? Now you're going to be missing one now.
Why?
LA's got a Harley coming.
Yeah, but it's not a con exclusive.
Yeah, it is.
The middle one is. The other
All
two.
three are. Those are the 3 con exclusives for LA.
Doesn't Hot Topic usually get those?
We don't know if they'll be shared or not. Because remember last year...
it could be shared though.
It could be shared. Because remember, the Doctor Strange was shared last year, but it was only the regular one. The glow one was con only. So, you might be hunting for a Harley.
Well, thankfully there's eBay.
That is true. So, I mean, it is what it is.
It is. You're right.
I mean,
Definitely right.
we could be in a hobby that's not flourishing and expanding and going into new lines,
Yes.
like we're seeing.
Like stamps.
Or coins.
Coins. We could be stamp collectors or coin collectors.
That would really suck.
That would be so boring.
Could you see how boring that would be, sitting around here just talking about coins?
And stamps.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
Sorry for anybody out there who collects coins or stamps. I'm sure your hobby's very exciting if you're in it.
And you guys are watching the wrong video.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
You're definitely watching the wrong video.
Definitely the wrong video.
I mean, but if you think about it, though, I mean, just this year alone, think about the new lines and the way they put them on. The Office, Pokemon, all.
Oh yeah, Funko announced a new, well, not a new Pokemon, but a new version of Pikachu.
So I mean, that's going to be coming down the road.
Yeah.
We're getting a 19-inch Batman. So we're not now. They're expanding into oversized pops.
You're still talking about that Batman.
I will talk about that Batman wait till the day we unveil it. Wait till we put it on the show and talk about it.
Oh, the joys that I have to look forward to.
You know what? It's a trade-off because when they do a Harley, you'll do the exact same thing.
That's fair. That's fair. What else was? Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Funko announced.
Those and new Endgame pops.
Endgame, Walking Dead.
Which new Walking Dead, but for everyone that missed out on the Amazon box with the Captain America with the Shield and Mjolnir, they're now going to do a common pop, which is actually better looking than the one that was in the Avengers box.
Oh, well, lucky us.
So watch out for those when they arrive at the cave. So everybody that missed out on that pop and really wants to get it, they'll still have a shot to get it.
Hot diggity. So yeah, those are new ones coming out.
Oh, there was anything else? It's been pretty. Today was pretty quiet. There wasn't a lot today.
Pikachu was the big thing.
Yeah, which is.
Pikachu was the big thing today.
I'd have much rather seen something different.
I know there's so many other ones they could have done than a different version of Pikachu, but and God, I hope we don't get a 10-inch of that.
A Numel would be nice.
Least favorite Pokemon.
You're just cruel. What is wrong? What has Numel ever done to you?
There needs to be a shiny Numel.
They need to start doing. I'm shocked they didn't do shiny chases for the Pokemon.
Oh, that would have been wonderful.
Just to kind of piggyback on the whole Pokemon Go. I mean, I'm shocked we're not getting more because there's a new game coming in November.
A new Pokemon game?
Yeah.
Like for the Switch or?
I think it's for the Switch.
Ah, nice. So also still doing Toys for Tots. So if you follow us on Facebook, we post the days that we are here and the times for you to drop off donations and receive the raffle tickets for the prizes that we announce in November. So we are still doing that. We will be doing it up until probably around Thanksgiving. So keep an eye out for that. And let's see, we're in September. So next big thing is after Toys for Tots, of course, is still CityCon.
Yeah, for the second week in December, which it looks like it's going to be pretty impressive. It's not a terrible lineup.
Yeah, could always be worse.
We're getting wrestlers. By the way, my autographed Trish Stratus came today.
Did it?
Yes.
Did it have your name on it?
Yes.
Oh,
it's incredible
boy.
looking.
Oh boy.
So.
That's exciting.
So that showed up today.
Well, that's exciting.
So now I'll get two of them because I'll get one signed in December. It's still CityCon.
Fair enough. That's exciting.
But I'll tell you what. We've all had our shipping issues ordering pops.
Uh-huh.
It was packed very well. It was
Yeah.
in a soft protector and the signatures. Christine.
I was very confused with the packaging because it says it's from Canada, and I couldn't remember what was ordered from Canada.
I couldn't either. I got home today and Sherry said, "Did you order something?" I'm like, "I don't think." And I'm like, "What did I order from Canada?" And the customs form just says figurine on it.
Yeah.
And I opened it up and that's what it was.
Because that was June, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because we were at Kennywood when it came out.
Early June.
Yeah.
I wondered how they were going to do the personalization, but it really did turn out. I mean,
oh, good.
It's really very clean. She was very meticulous with it. And she signed it in the clear part, which I like. I was worried she was going to sign the box.
Very nice.
I don't like when they sign the box.
Very nice. Well, that's exciting.
So, I mean, but everybody that has Trish Pops could get them signed at Steel City in December.
Yes, she will be at Steel City Con.
Sean Astin's coming back.
Yep.
So, Rudy, Hobbit. Or Rudy, Lord of the Rings. Not
Yes.
Rudy, Hobbit.
No, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, very exciting.
So, but I mean, as we get closer to to Steel City and they expand more, we'll probably talk more about that.
Of course, absolutely. So they keep falling because this table is wonky, but we got in the new Simpsons, what is it called? Terror Treehouse?
Treehouse of Terror?
Treehouse of Terror. So we have Panther Marge, which I really like, actually.
They did a really good job with these ones, and they picked good ones. I mean, because you figure the Treehouse they've done every year for how many years?
I can remember this was like the anticipated episode.
Mm-hmm.
Was the Halloween Simpsons episode. Like, you went home, you watched it, people talked about it. Like, even if you didn't watch Simpsons the entire season, back in the day, you watched their Halloween episodes.
You watched the Treehouse of Terror.
Yeah. Then we have Homer Kong. And he's holding... And I think it's so cute. He's holding Marge.
I like the fact they made him black and white.
I know, he's black and white. He's holding Marge. The detail on this is really cool. He looks really good.
The Lisa Devils are actually really cool, too.
She reminds me, just because of how, like, petite it is compared to the others. Do you remember when the Burger King had the Simpsons Happy Meal toys or Kids Meal toys? This reminds me so much of one of those.
That is cool.
But even, like, the back, her wings, the devil tail, the hooves as feet, the horns. I like that one.
I love the fly Bart. That's just an incredible... Like, they oversized the head like they should have. He's got a little bit of
little snot situation there, holding sugar.
I mean, it's really... They did a good job with these. And there's a set of these coming out for NYCC.
Yes, there's two of them.
Groundskeeper Willie and Mr. Burns.
Yes, Vampire Mr. Burns. So we're the only one we don't have yet is Maggie. And she has the octopus tentacles. So we're still waiting on Maggie, but we have these four here. So if you definitely were hoping to snag up the NYCC Simpsons, you'll want to have the whole set, of course. And so we have these four, and then of course we're waiting on Maggie, which I believe shipped or is shipping soon.
This is our first Halloween episode. Think about it. Everything is Halloween themed.
Oh my gosh, it is! Look at that!
The first one of probably 2 or 3 we'll have this month.
Yes. And then we have the Nightmare Before Christmas town of Jack Skellington's house, and he's sitting on a stack of books.
I love the fact that they actually try to get the names on the books. Like, the green book actually says Santa, the blue book says Noel, the red book says AC for some reason. Not quite sure what that is. But that's, I mean, cool. And then they did the picture of him holding the pumpkin
on
the clipboard, which I'm going to move it up here so you guys can see this. Because that is, like, really cool.
Aww.
That they really did a great job with this
Jack.
Jack.
Too, because he has, like, the little jack-o'-lanterns on the sides there. And
So those of you that decorate for Halloween, this is...
This you can put on your mantle. I have a whole Funko Pop display of Halloween pops, like Nightmare Before Christmas, Haunted Mansion.
I don't know if you have any more room for anything else.
No, you're right. You're right. It's an illness, but
I mean, for those that have, if you have that mantle or the extra shelves, and you go all out for the holidays, this is, I mean, a good way to.
And this is the first one in the new line that we received. There's 4 other pops. 3 characters I believe that they haven't done before: the witch, the mermaid, and there was one more. The mummy. And then they have a new Jack Skellington coming out, and then this. So this is a part of the new Nightmare Before Christmas line that was announced, I believe, in the beginning of summer. So this is one of the towns, and then the other 4 are just regular pops.
And if you think about Halloween, we have a lot coming out. I don't know whether it'll get out before Halloween. The Creeper from Jeepers Creepers is coming.
Yeah, there's 2 of them coming out.
So, yeah, the one's FYE.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the 2 they announced last week.
Well, then Walgreens always gets those, like, old school horror, like the Dracula, the
But they haven't. And there's nothing new. Like the Dracula was already had been announced.
That's fair.
The Herman, but there's nothing else. Like that's what they're putting on the displays. I don't quite get why they didn't do a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But that's, I mean, the nature of now we're getting the issue where they're starting to get around those again. But I mean, I'd like to see another set of common Universals come out.
Yeah.
Because there's characters that they haven't done.
Mm-hmm.
That it would be nice. It would be nice to get a Universal Hunchback.
Hunchback?
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Like the Disney one?
No. There was a black and white one that was done.
I didn't see that one.
So
I've seen the Disney one, and I'm assuming the black and white one is not the Disney version.
no, not the Disney.
Fair
version.
enough.
Not at all.
Fair enough.
Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, I liked Phantom of the Opera.
But if you
seen
think back, as you go back through it would be nice to see those ones.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll see.
Well, I mean, Ed, you can keep wishing, and I'll keep wishing for Maleficent 2 Pops, which I don't have yet, and the movie comes out next month because Funko's slacking.
You're not getting it. Or you're John Wick 3.
Hey, there is hope when you bring out the Showman Pops.
I did see those. That was the other thing I saw today.
Yes,
the Showman.
The Showman.
Why at this point? I mean, like, that's something you would think would have come out.
Can't tell you why, but it gives me hope. It gives me hope.
But they are impressive looking pops.
They are. They are. They're not bad looking pops. I'm not hating on them. My point, though, is that movie came out, what, 3 years ago? 2 years ago?
Well, remember now, he's touring for it, though, right now.
I know, but they could have just done him then. But they did 4 of them.
Yeah. But, I mean, we get Showman. I mean...
I might get Maleficent 2 Pops in, I don't know, 3 years from now?
Right before the third one. If there is a third one.
A girl can dream.
I hear a very tiny violin playing for you right now.
I hear a very tiny violin playing. Good luck with that purple Batman egg.
Just think, you're going to be with me that weekend, so as miserable as I am, you've got to deal with that.
Fair enough. So yeah, this is all we received, but I believe we're supposed to be receiving a restock of Marc-Andre Fleury. So even though he's not a penguin anymore, he's still a penguin in our hearts.
Hockey season, guys.
Hockey season starting, so if you did not get your Knights pop of Marc-Andre Fleury, we are going to be receiving more of those, so that's exciting. Maggie from The Simpsons will be getting in soon, too. So that's also something. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I know of that for sure has shipped.
There's always surprises.
There is.
That's why everybody needs to tune in. You have to tune in to see what happens.
There's definitely surprises because I did not know this had shipped. So that's...
Because I've seen a lot of the talk on the chat boards right now. Are there any Addams Family left?
Yes.
Because there's been a lot of people asking for Addams Family.
We do have the new Addams Family. We had that in our video, last week? Was it last week?
I believe it was last week we talked about them.
We still have all of them. Wendy, Fester,
Wednesday.
Lurch. What'd I say?
Wendy.
Oh, it's my bad. Wednesday. That's alright. At least I know the difference between Bryce Dallas Howard and Jessica Chastain. Morticia Gomez. We have them all. We have all 6. So...
I see you forgot to mention that the Addams Family are still here.
Well, I guess I'm not on the boards. I didn't know that was a thing.
You're below all of us little people that have conversations about pops. If it's not Maleficent, it's below you.
You're at this point a month away, yes. If it's not Maleficent, I don't hear it.
Look, so the rest of this week, all you're going to hear about is Rambo then. Because there are those of us that are really excited for Rambo this week.
Alright, you know what? I'm going to stick up for those who like Rambo because I've never seen the movie. You guys didn't get Rambo 2 pops. I'm sorry. You didn't get Rambo 2. Oh, Rambo 5?
Yes. This is Rambo Last Blood.
Well, you didn't get those either.
No, we did not. And we should have. This would have been a good series for Rambo pops, but we have Rocky pops, but no Rambo. Someday.
That's shocking to me.
There's so many Rambo pops they could do.
That's my point. Like, there's 5 movies. They could have done any of them.
So
Someday.
maybe after we see Rambo like 53 times, like I know we're all gonna end up doing, those of us that are fans. They'll say maybe we should make that pop.
4 years from now.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So we have Rambo. Joker's coming up. No Joker pop still. Kind of disappointed about that.
You're right, because Joker actually comes out before Maleficent.
Yep.
I wonder if that's a licensing, like Joaquin Phoenix was like, no likeness.
Could be. I mean, he does look traditionally like the Joker, so I mean, I really don't know how much he could fight that.
Well, there is the Arkham City.
Yeah, but he's really scrawny. He's more
I know,
like
but I'm
Jack.
just saying if they couldn't get the licensing for the new movie, this might be like their comp for it.
Could
like all these chrome Jokers that are coming out.
Yeah.
Jokers. So that's a good question. Are you going to be collecting these chrome Jokers?
Yeah. How weird will my wall look like? I'll have all the chrome Batmans, but none of the chrome Jokers. You can't.
Because that's not the OG. It's not like it's a OG Joker. It's like the video game Arkham Joker.
It's still the yin to the yang. You can't have the one without the other.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
You have to have both.
But it's an obscure Joker than like the original or like ones that we've in the movies know.
I would hope if they would do this, they would eventually do an animated series Joker, an OG Joker.
You know, there's like 4 chrome Jokers, right?
Yeah, I know.
In case none of you knew, there's going to be 4 chrome Jokers: a silver one, a black one, a purple one, and a green one.
Yeah, I could have all 3 of those.
Yes, there's 4.
By the way, to rain on your Maleficent 2 parade a little bit more, there is a movie that's probably going to be funnier than Maleficent 2 coming out the same day. Zombieland 2, Double Tap.
Maleficent 2 is not supposed to be a funny movie.
Well, exactly, but you guys see Maleficent 2, the rest of us can just kind of walk into Zombieland 2 and see Double Tap.
I won't be mad about it. I don't want you haters in my movie theater anyway. You don't understand though. When the first one came out, I saw it 3 times.
Are you gonna cry?
Yes. 3 times I saw the first one. I wear light up horns. Like, yeah. I saw it 3 times.
You gonna get a tattoo? You need a new prison tattoo?
A new prison tattoo? You never know if the mood hits me. You never know.
Hey, everyone's onto your prison tattoos now. Even your glorious stepson is onto your prison tattoos.
Charlie's all about it, man. Charlie wants one.
Charlie would
start him young.
You know, Charlie would go with you to see Maleficent 2 just to watch you cry and tell us about it after.
Oh yeah, he would. Absolutely.
He would walk out and go, "She cried."
Yep, that's the first thing he would say. Jen cried during the movie. I love that kid though. He cracks me up.
He was one of the best episodes we've had. He was amusing.
Yes, he was something else. So yeah, so hopefully some more announcements this week with new products and, you know.
And I mean, if we think about it, Toys for Tots, you had mentioned it, but really normally this is about now when Toys for Tots starts to ramp up.
Last week of September.
Yeah. So I mean, we're only now. I mean, everybody kind of got an early jump on it,
mm-hmm.
but like now's the time. Because it's 8 weeks, if you think about it.
About 2.5 months still. We still have.
So, Thanksgiving's late this year, that's right.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's later this year.
So,
yeah, we got a head start. It's cool. I mean, we'll be posting our days and everything, so, with our raffle tickets, so.
But it's not too late for everybody that wants to get in.
From what I hear, Walgreens has some great stuff on clearance in their toy section, too, so if you're... this time of year, they're trying to get rid of all of 2018 stuff to bring in 2019 holiday. So this is a great time now to go to clearance aisles in stores like Walmart, Target, Walgreens, any of those places that sell toys. All of their old stuff's going on clearance because they have to make room for the new.
Are we doing giant bears this year?
God, I hope not.
Giant bears.
I hope not. I hope Target does something else like, coloring books.
Giant dogs?
Coloring books or blocks.
And guys, just so you know, this year, one of the things that we're going to try to do is kind of show you guys more of what we do when we do it, so you can see the payoff for all the work that everybody puts into this.
Yeah, we posted pictures last year, but we didn't have this YouTube video going, so we'll try and be more aware of remembering to do that.
Maybe shoot a short Black Friday night video after we unload everything.
I will.
So everybody can, because one of the things is, I mean, we want you guys to understand that it is all about the kids, and ultimately we want you to see how much good gets done out of it, and how many kids really get helped, and that's it. Last year after we unloaded the cars, it was an impressive sight.
Yes, it was also exhausting, and 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's okay though, but it was all worth it.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Good times.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so we will be back next week with new stuff and maybe some more Halloween stuff. Who knows what we'll have. It wouldn't shock me if their holiday stuff starts coming too soon. So
yeah, we'll
office holiday stuff, the Funko holiday line that we should
holiday.
be. Yep. So that should be all rolling in too. We still have Marvel Advent calendars too. So if you did not pick one of those up, they were in our video, I want to say 2 weeks ago. So if you haven't picked that up, we still have a few of them here, and we're still anticipating the Fortnite also. So yeah, guys, we will see you next week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and stop down and pick up the new Pops.
Have a nice week, guys.
Bye.